Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions.
Can we talk about it? Yeah. So y'all, I thought I was done for the day. I was just getting ready to start packing up my clothes so that we can ship out tomorrow, but unfortunately, I came across something that, quite frankly, ticked me off. And the reason why it ticked me off is because I know without a shadow of a doubt that a lot of these chicks out here are flat out lying and coping. First things first, I want to say thank you all for rejoining me for another live stream impromptu style. But now that I got you here, I have to ask you all a question. Do you all remember when I said, and I've said it on numerous occasions, but do you all remember when I asked you, hey, do y'all know that when it comes to a lot of these chicks out here dating around, having a roster and a rotation, do y'all remember how I told y'all that oftentimes, when a woman is dating around, she is indeed, I'm trying to choose my words wisely because we still early in the live stream and y'all know YouTube be hating on the live stream. So I don't want to trigger YouTube too early, but do y'all remember when I told y'all as y'all little big sis, these women are plucking. They are plucking some of the men that they are dating. I told y'all that. Some of you all thought that maybe that was a myth. Some of you thought that they were plucking all of the men. Okay, but I went ahead and let y'all know as a woman, because I am behind the scenes. I know what these women are saying. I know what they are doing. I know who they are doing it with. I just mind my business. All right. Now, I will do my best to try to use certain things as an example and teachable moments. But at the end of the day, I got the scoop. I told y'all, yeah, sounds cute, right? When these women are all over social media talking about, oh, make sure that you keep you a roster and make sure that you dating around and make sure you seeing what you like and exploring different men and this, that, and the third. I told y'all, these women are not just going out on dates. Some of these men, they are sleeping with. Okay, so if she has a roster of 5 guys, she's sleeping with at least 2 of them. Maybe 3 and a possible. If she has a roster of 10 guys, she's sleeping with maybe 4 or 5. But at the end of the day, you all, I told y'all as y'all little big sis that was a thing. And so many women was like, see, that ain't true. Yes, it is. And by a lot of the men, I didn't have to even say nothing. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. See, a lot of y'all think, no, they sleeping with all of them. Not quite. All right. I'm going to be real enough to say that some of these women, when they are dating around, they are only sleeping with a handful of the guys. You know, it's just a fraction of them, because the other ones, they're still trying to milk and string along. You know what I'm saying? They're still trying to figure him out to see, you know, how much can I extract from him without having to give up, you know, the draws. You know, I got the draws, dog. No, let me not get a draws to everybody. But best believe there is a fraction of those guys that she is dating that, yeah, she's mating with them as well. Okay, not all of them, but yeah, we gotta be real and call a spade. And here's the thing. Thank you, Hakeem. Here's the thing. I didn't even have to really tell y'all that. A lot of y'all are out here dealing with these women, or you have dealt with these women. And so you were able to see and experience firsthand, yeah, they absolutely are, you know, plucking. Okay, they are plucking some of the guys that they are dealing with, which is why a lot of you guys out there withdrew. Right? You pulled back. You said, oh, hell nah. Especially when you found out that you were not the guy that was getting any, you know, receiving on the back end. Yet she expected for you to spend your ends. Where they do that at? And a lot of you all felt disrespected by that. Like, man, I know. Man, she was out here with him and him and him and him. And I know she's smashing old dude. You can't convince me otherwise, because I've seen, you know, what she was doing with him. And I seen how comfortable and this, that, and the third they were. Right? And so with a lot of you all feeling slighted or disrespected in that way, because let's say that you were the type of guy who was pulling up for her, who was pulling through for her whenever she needed help. Here you go, dun, 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 you know, you Captain Saving her. While old dude get to get the best parts of her while you just, what, wait for her to choose you? No. And ladies, and I know y'all watch from the damn clouds, all right? So while you hear sis, listen, this is a great reason why so many men out there do not date anymore. I need y'all to understand that. Thank you so much, Hakeem. It says, I just found out a woman I was dating selling. It's very bad out here. Oh my God. But this is what I'm talking about, Hakeem. This is what I'm talking about. Ladies, if y'all wanted to know one of the great reasons that men stop dating, it is due largely in part to the fact that they found out the very hard way that you were doing and screwing a lot of the guys who were not doing a damn thing for you while you were expecting them to show and prove their value. What do I mean by that? And y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Thank y'all for being here. Very impromptu, but I had to go off. And we may be here for at least an hour, okay? So we gotta peel back some layers. Y'all get real comfortable. But I promise y'all when I'm done, I'm gonna go pack my shit and go lay down. I promise. Okay, but we gotta talk about this. Ladies, a lot of the guys, they pull back. And what I meant by, you know, they were not really doing much for you, but, you know, the guys that you were dealing with on, let's say, a quote unquote more serious level, you were extracting more than you were pouring into them. They caught on to the game and said, oh, you got me messed up. You want me to show and prove myself and show and prove my value to see if I'm worthy enough to, you know, be intimate with, be exclusive with, be, you know, romantic with, so on and so forth. You want me to go above and beyond to show and prove myself while you get to dip and dab with other guys who's not expecting to do anything for you because maybe he meets some superficial requirement. Now, when I say this, fellas, I don't want you all to take offense to it. It's just real fucking talk. And if you can't handle the truth, you can't be over here, brother. You just can't. Because as your little big sis, I'm going to be real with you, even if it hurts your damn feelings. Okay? Thank you, Gansy. Listen, some of you fellas out there, and you can vouch for it, some of you fellas out there, you have a lot going on for you, right? You are a stable man. You got your head on right. You got your money together. You're a really solid guy. But maybe you're not meeting the standard of, or the requirement of, oh, you're not this height. You don't drive this type of car. you're not this popular, you're not this sexy, you're not this fine. And so when it comes to you, it's like, yeah, you have a lot of great perks and benefits that come along with you, but you know, you're not really my cup of tea. Him over here, he's not hitting on what you're hitting on as far as the character element, but he is hitting on what I'm looking for aesthetically. Women do, unfortunately, women do prioritize a man's looks, a man's popularity, right? I would even go as far as saying a man's money, even though you could have money, but maybe you don't have as much money, or she don't feel like you a baller like he is. And so in her attempt to get into better, let's say, good graces with him, she'll go ahead and pop that pussy on a handstand for him, because it's like, oh, well, you know, I really feel like if I were to land him, he would be able to pour into me a lot more than maybe this guy over here is. And on top of that, he finding a motherfucker. So thinking that women don't look at a man's looks is crazy. Please don't ever get that twisted. Yes, they do. A woman will absolutely look at a man and he can be not shit, right? And she'll still screw him and do him and choose him over the guy who is not that hot, that may have a lot going on though. That is a thing. And more often than not, those chicks, they do end up being regretful and remorseful about choosing a guy for superficial reasons over substantial things. You know, they do end up regretting that, but nevertheless, that is something that happens a lot of the times, right? And I think a lot of y'all caught on to the fact that, damn, why is it that I am seemingly having to invest a lot more into a non-existent relationship just to not even get a fraction of what she's giving away to the next dude for free? Ladies, that's why they pull back. I know for a fact I offer more than him. I know for a fact I can pour more into you than him. More into you that he is willing to pour into you. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is this. Just because that guy over there may be more attractive, may have a lot more money, so on and so forth, that don't mean he's going to be ready and willing to come up off of that. A lot of these chicks found out the hard way that these ballers and shot callers were very stingy. Absolutely. Yeah, all I got for you is good dick and bubble gum. Maybe a conversation if I feel like it. Right? And those guys knew the game, right? So they knew that you were only with him because of maybe his popularity, his status, his money, his looks. And so they'll utilize that to gain access to these women, because they already are aware that, yeah, I know she want access to this. So if you want in, you got to let me in them guts, okay? And it just is what it is. Men of substance, class, morals, decency, value, masculinity, they scope this out, ladies. This is why they're not dating you no more. They saw the play. Oh, you playing on me. I got to show and prove myself. But he don't. Because he has something that you feel like is better than what I got going on. Even though, here's the catch, even though in the grand scheme of life, she can come to realize and see, you know, yeah, you actually were the better option. You were the better choice. But they don't notice that until everything backfires. They don't notice that until they start to peep game and see, oh, damn, you know, these men, they just using us. This is why the Brittany Renners of the world be like, oh, all these men want us to do is suck some eggplant, go in a corner and shut up. Yeah, those are the type of guys that y'all are dealing with. So when you're dealing with low vibrational characters, yeah, that's all he want from you. That's all he gonna give to you. It's something to put in your mouth so you can shut the hell up. That's the thing, you know? So all of these different things are operating simultaneously, and it is contributing to so many men backing away, giving up. And it's also making a lot of these women panic. And they're panicking because they have come to realize all of what they prioritize has backfired. All of their dating tactics, their manipulation tactics, it all backfired to the point to where men are not even outside. We always say this, y'all. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. The men are not outside anymore. The men are not trying to date them anymore, procreate with them anymore. Like this is a done deal right now. It is scary outside. And it is so scary outside from these women being out here lying, talking about, oh, yeah, you know, because I need this type of man. And the real man, he'll do this for me. And most men, they do that for me. And it's like, no, they don't. Y'all are picking and choosing. Y'all cherry pick who you want your standards to apply to and who you don't want it to apply to. All across the board, they fumbled. It's a grand, grave fumble, baby. Do you understand me? And so, since a lot of the men peeped this game, and they scoped out the fact that, damn, these women, they really not trying to do right by a good dude. They like F-boys that they can try to turn into good men. But the men who are already showing and proving their value, it's like, oh yeah, but it ain't good enough. Do this and then maybe. Then you do that and now it's still a maybe. So then you get in your mind like, you know what? She's clearly playing games. She clearly don't want me. She's clearly using me. A lot of the guys felt used, ladies. This is why they're not dating no more. That's why they dialed it back. And I'm going to play a video for y'all at the end of this. Because this chick was tripping and she was lying so damn bad to where it pissed me off. Okay, she ticked me off so bad I had to go live with y'all again. Because I'm going to be busy all damn weekend and I'm not going to be able to touch base on this again. So I had to. Okay, y'all just got to bear with me. This lady right here, y'all, she is coping so hard with this new reality of men being done. Like I said, y'all peeped the game. Y'all saw what the women were doing. Y'all saw that these women were playing. So now they're scrambling. Oh, what can I do? I know. I'll use some reverse psychology to make these men feel like, oh, this is what a man is supposed to do. And this is actually what men are doing for me. So if you're not really willing to do these things for me, then hey, you may miss out. Ladies, that whole fear of missing out amongst these men, that game is so tired and through. That manipulation tactic has to die. It has to. It does not work. Hey, I mean, if you don't do it, another man will. We talked about this earlier. This is a prime example of a woman trying to lie and manipulate in real time because she is feeling the effects of men peeping game, seeing that y'all were trying to run game and all of this and dialing it back. Now they're acting like damn used car salesmen. Hey, I don't know how long this car is going to be on the lot. You might want to go ahead and snatch it up while the getting is good. Because, you know, I had a whole bunch of people come through earlier today trying to put a down payment on it. Bitch, please. Y'all give me a second. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear this.
So, I don't do coffee dates.
Did y'all hear her? I was going to call her something else. I have to catch myself. Put a 2 if y'all can hear that. Thank you, 7 Wars. You always show love. Kicking us off. Who else did I see? I saw Gansy. And thank you so much, Hakeem. All right. Let me see. But 7 Wars, thank you for your $5. Let me see what Gansy said. Gansy. Okay, this is Hakeem. I got Hakeem. Hakeem said, I just found out a woman. I got that one. I'm going to come back to it. I'm definitely coming back to that. Because that right there kind of touches base on the other clip that I'm going to share with y'all in a second. Right? Because a lot of women be lying, y'all. I promise you they be lying. Are there good quality women out there? Absolutely. But it's too many ancient ass hoes out here that just mess it up for all of the quality women and make you all skeptical about everybody. Thank you, Gansy. It says, I'm here. I might talk about this same topic. I haven't gone live in a while. Okay, make sure you talk about it. Okay, can we talk about it? Yes. Hold on. Hakeem comes back and it says, damn, I sell cars. Listen, so then you know and you can recognize the play. Okay, I see the 2s, y'all. Look how badly this chick right here is trying to make y'all panic because she's panicking. Let's peep the game, y'all. Men, y'all scoped everything out.
So, I don't do coffee dates, but if I am going to do a coffee date, I am requiring $150 to go on the coffee date. And I get that, like, you guys just want to do a quick vibe check. You guys just wanting something more low stakes. Like, you want to see, like, if you actually connect with a person. I can understand that from a man's point of view. But from a woman's point of view, I don't want to waste my time either. I don't want to be too emotionally invested. I don't want to have to put up all my time getting ready, getting dressed, driving to the location. That's gas right there. So I need $150 to go on a coffee date. Otherwise, we can go do an actual activity that requires more efforts, such as dinner, drinks, an activity, a festival, a museum, something that requires a bit more planning and effort than a coffee date. But if we must do the coffee, if we must do the coffee date, like if you're so big on going out to coffee, because I've been seeing like a lot of guys want to do coffee lately. If you're so big on wanting to do that, then I need $150 cash.
Hold on, we're gonna pause her because she got more bullshit to say. Y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. You know what's crazy to me, and this just dawned on me. I promise y'all, this is very impromptu. So when I'm hearing her speak, new information is just bombarding me, and I'm like, yeah, stop and touch base on this. Did you hear her say, you know, as a woman, I don't want to get too emotionally attached or too emotionally invested? Well, ma'am, if somebody is doing something that is low effort, the likelihood of you catching feelings or the likelihood of you becoming too emotionally attached or involved is very low. Because you already feel like, oh, he's not wooing me. But a man that is actually wooing you and wowing you, you're more likely to fall in love with that guy, to become more emotionally attached and invested in him, more so than a guy that is quote unquote doing low effort dates. So make that make sense to me. Are y'all following me with that? Like, if somebody is going above and beyond to blow your mind, let's take it to sex, because everybody knows about sex, right? At least we grown and we should, okay? And if you a virgin, you still know what sex is, okay? So let's talk about sex, right? If somebody is giving you some bare minimum vajayjay, some bare minimum, you know, peen, the likelihood of you just going bonkers over that bitch and all she do is starfish. You know, she not riding and gliding. She ain't slobbing. Ain't nothing spectacular about that shit at all. The likelihood of you catching feelings and being like, damn, I want this bitch to have my baby, the likelihood is very slim. So I think if you are somebody that does not want to catch feelings and that does not want to become attached and all that, yeah, do me some low effort shit. That way I'm not feeling like, oh yeah, this person really likes me or I really like them. Like, no, let's pull back all the bullshit. Let's strip this down to the bare minimum. That way I can really see who you are. Because even when it comes to sex, if the sex is so great, sometimes that can even blind you. You start feeling like the person is more grand than they really are because they have made you have, you know, the big O's. So to me, the same thing should be applied in this type of scenario when we're talking about dating. Don't do too much for me. Right? Give me something to where I feel like you respect me. You know, you respect my time. You're genuinely trying to get to know me. Like, I don't want nothing to where it's like, oh yeah, bitch, you know, meet me by the basketball court and whatever. I'm gonna be up there with my homeboy, my partner. You know, I got some white knee-high socks on, you know, with a blazer. That's gonna be me, shorty. You know, as soon as you can't miss me. You gonna see them socks in that blazer. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna know that's me, shorty. I don't want that. But at the same time, you don't gotta be extravagant. Just do something real chill. I don't see an issue with a damn coffee date or whatever. I personally don't drink coffee. It gives me jitters and it makes my heart start speeding up. Give me some alkaline water. Give me a tea. Give me a lemonade. Do some shit like that. That's cool with me. But I'm just kind of getting a little bit lost when these women are saying things to the effect of, yeah, I really want to get to know a man for who he is, and I don't want to catch feelings, and I don't want to get attached, and this and the third, yet you want him to do things that a husband does. Yet you want him to do things to where it can potentially distract you from getting to know who he really is. A lot of guys are trash, right? But because they have the ability to, you know, knock you off your feet and romance you and spit game, it's like, oh yeah. And then before you know it, you got your ankles behind your damn neck. You know what I'm saying? Falling in love with a nigga that you don't even know, and then you come to find out, you know, it was a PPP loan that he was spending the money with. You know, like, and now you like, oh, I can't believe. Then you come to find out, you know, this nigga is a trap star. Now you in your feelings. So it's just kind of paradoxical for me when women are like, I don't want to catch feelings, yet you want a man to do things for you that could potentially lead you to catching feelings very early on, sooner than you need to. And I hope that makes sense. But let's continue to hear her with her BS.
At meetup, as soon as I meet up with you, as soon as I get to the location, I need $150 in hand. And then we can have our coffee date. Okay? And then, like, since I've been dating, like, I don't have any issues with receiving money at all. A lot of the guys that I've been dating, they have no problems giving me cash in hand. On the first date, $100, $200, first date, cash in hand.
Let's pause this bitch again because she sounds so dumb. Can I be honest with you? And again, when I talk like this, listen, I promise I'm not trying to be mean. What up, Lorenzo? Listen. I promise when I'm saying these things, I'm not trying to be mean. It just kind of ticks me off because this is one of the main reasons why relationships are crumbling and failing today. Because we have too many chicks out here acting like this to where it poisons the damn dating pool. And I don't know about y'all other married people, happily married people, but don't y'all want to see more happily married people around you? And it's shit like this that prevents that from being a thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go ahead and say this, and I'm not trying to be mean or cruel, but if you take it that way, I really don't give a damn. Bitches are broke. Let me drink my health aid. Is it kombucha? I don't fucking know. Y'all getting on my damn nerves. Y'all, bitches are broke. The dates are an attempt at panhandling. They're plate handling. That's what this is. The women out here are broke as hell. And so when we see men in drove, in mass, not trying to wine and dine us, not trying to spend no money on us, really trying to get to know us, that's a problem. First things first, it's a problem because, like I said, bitches is broke. I need you to put cash in hand like she said. Where is my money at? Oh yeah, she big capping. Well, we gonna get into it in a second. Y'all like the video. We should have at least 300 likes. Thank y'all for being here. This is very random. But I just had to talk about it because I don't know when the next time I'll be able to. This chick just said, oh yeah, when it comes to me and the men that I date, they don't mind putting money in my hand. $100, $150, $200, $300. If that were the case, ma'am, where are these niggas at? Where they at though? If that's really what men are out here doing, why do you have to come on social media, broadcasting to the world that that's what these men are doing? You should be booked and busy. That's what I'm saying. This gives manipulation tactic, reverse psychology, car salesman. Yeah, I mean, hey, everybody is hot on the press. You might want to get it because everybody else doing it. Everybody else want it. Ma'am, where they at? Where's the receipts? I don't see them. I don't see them. But going back to what I was saying, a lot of these chicks are broke. And the mere fact alone that so many men dial things back, pull things away, that made these women panic because now I'm going to be exposed. I don't really want you to get to know me. Because if you get to know me, you gonna know I'm a broke bum ass bitch. And the likelihood of you wanting to be with a woman of my caliber, again, slim to none. This is why these women want you to wine and dine out the gate. Get them money out the gate. Because the idea or the objective is to extract and take as much as I can early on. Because when it's early on, you're not really going to see who I really am. If you knew who I really was, you wouldn't give me a damn coffee. Whoopsie. Thank you, Sydney. Hold on. If you were to really sit down with me one-on-one, no distractions, you wouldn't give me a coffee, a bagel, you know what I'm saying? A cheesecake, a Cheez-It. You wouldn't give me nothing. Because you would know, oh yeah, this is a broke begging bitch. This is a user. This is why the women want y'all out the gate to hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy. They want you to hurry up and buy. That way you're not able to see all the cracks, all the flaws, all the bad decisions. Because I'm a damn red flag. And if you really sit down with me and try to talk to me, nigga, I'm cooked. Right? So you got that going on. And like I said, y'all, the biggest puzzle piece of all of this, these chicks are broke as hell. It is a problem that you have so many men today guarding their wallets. Men today are guarding their wallets. See, women loved when men were following the slogan of lead with your wallet. Women love that shit. Like, yes, lead with your wallet, sir. If you don't, then you must be broke. You zesty. Yes, a real man gonna lead with his wallet. No shade to nobody, but I always thought that was the dumbest shit that y'all were perpetuating. You need to lead with you. A woman should be invested and interested in you as a man first things first. Because if she is not buying into the idea of you as a human being first, you gotta know that bitch just trying to take. She's just renting you. She's just there as long as you have your wallet open. Whenever a woman feels like there's no real true connection with you, and it's all about the resource, it's all about the tool of it all, you gotta know in her mind you are replaceable. I'm not here for you. I'm here for what you can do for me. So the next guy that comes along that has a bigger offer than you, I'm going that way. Because I don't really know you. I really don't even like you. Who are you? A lot of these chicks didn't even know who the hell y'all were. All they saw was salary, occupation, benefits, retirement plan. That's it. They were not looking at y'all for who y'all were as men. Therefore, if somebody else comes along that's offering me more, offering me better, ready and willing to just out the gate do much more than you are, I'm going with him. That was a problem. Women love that whole lead with your wallet. Men are not fucking doing that today at all. Thank you, Sydney. It says they are definitely broke. Newly single ex is broke, and I'm realizing that every female I've dated is low-key broke as fuck and asking for a sponsor, shaking my damn head. Let's go back to what Hakeem said, Sydney, because you're absolutely right. Hakeem said, I just found out a woman I was dating was selling pussy. That right there should let you know just how broke these chicks are. These chicks are so broke that they are absolutely trying to finesse every guy that they can. right? You think you're in a relationship. She thinks that you're just a transaction. She thinks that you're just a tool. You're a means to an end. And ladies, I know y'all watch from the damn clouds. This is why the men have dialed back dating. They're not dating you exclusively anymore. They're not dating you at all anymore because they peep game. He thought that they were in a real relationship. I thought we were exclusive. Little did he know you were just number one on the roster. This is why y'all rosters are even falling and failing today. It is real in the field, Sydney. Right? So you can have it in your mind, oh yeah, you know, I'm hitting off real good with her and she got this going. No, she don't. Something else that I think a lot of the guys out there, and thank you so much, Sydney, for your 20, I appreciate it. Something else that a lot of the men out there started to realize is that even when it comes to like this whole social media arena, the most popping bitches don't have shit. Let's start there. Then second off, the things that they do have, they have to risk and sell a hell of a lot to maintain and gain it. A lot of it is rented. A lot of it is a illusion, a facade, a fairy tale. It's just on the post and then her ass back outside. That is a thing, y'all. It is real in the field. And since a lot of you men out there are peeping game on this, y'all have blown everything wide open. Pause. But everything is exposed badly. And with it being exposed, a lot of these chicks are out here like her talking about, yeah, you know, y'all men, you know, a real man, he'll cash out. And so any of y'all men out here who not trying to cash out, y'all ain't no real man and you might get replaced. Girl, okay, show me. That's the part where y'all really got these women shaking in their boots. Y'all allowed these women to show and prove. Show me your work. Ain't that what y'all was saying? Show your work. And when you men did that, that blew everything wide open. Do you understand? See, back in the day, hear me out, Sydney. Back in the day, a woman would be able to shame y'all, insult y'all, and say, yeah, because you broke, because my last dude did this, and the men that I deal with, they do that. You not on their level. So if you want me to choose you and be with you, then you're going to have to step like that or better. And back in the day, y'all would say, oh, okay, let me hurry up. Let me show her that I'm able to do more than him, right? So if they gonna give you $300 on the first date, I'm gonna give you $500. If they're gonna give you $500 on the first date, I'm gonna give you $1,000. That's what y'all used to do. Y'all used to try to show and prove yourself and outdo an imaginary damn man. These bitches was lying the whole entire time. It was all a lie. They would lie to y'all and tell you, yeah, well, my last man, he bought me a car. He bought me a mansion. You know what I'm saying? He put my kids up real nice in a private school, this, that, and the third. So if you want to be with me, then you need to at least do that. That's the bare minimum. And what did y'all do back in the day, Terenzo? Y'all ain't doing this shit no more. Back in the day, y'all would be like, oh, he put them in private school? All right, cool, bet. I'm going to put these kids in this type of school. He bought you a car, I'm going to buy you a truck. Yeah, he bought you a mansion. Well, I'm going to buy you a mansion and buy you some real estate. Because, you know, this nigga ain't got shit on me. That is cooked today. Let a woman say some shit like that today. Let a woman try to pitch you into a competition with another man today. Y'all gonna be like, oh, bet? Oh, well, you might want to stick with him because I ain't doing none of that shit. We're in that time. All right, oh, word? He did that? Oh, yeah, you got you a good one. I can't even compete. Tell homeboy I said salute. I can't outdo that. Oh, word? Then why you not with him? Damn, homie. Whoopsie. That right there changed the game, period. When men took a step back and said, oh, okay, let me see it then. Again, show your work. You can't produce a receipt? All right, well, let me inquire on this. Why aren't you then still with said guy who did all of these grand, great gestures for you? Sounds like to me I'm dodging the bullet. Because look at what he was able and ready and willing to do for you, and you still didn't choose him. You still not with him. You still out in the streets looking for your Prince Charming. Whoopsie. Cold game. Thank you, Sorenzo. It says every simple thing a man wants, they see as slave labor. So now men need to see them as slave labor and go the other way happily. That's what they're doing though, Sorenzo. This is why chicks like her, and it's no shade, sis. Okay? It's no shade. But sis, I'm trying to figure out a way to say this to where it don't come off as a rude. Okay? Because I do think that she's a pretty girl. Okay? She's a cute girl. But ma'am, men not giving $120 to straight up and down bad bitches. Do you understand? In today's time, it's hard for a bad bitch to get $1. And you not her. You a cutie patootie, but you ain't like, oh shit. What you want, baby? Name your price. You ain't that. No shade. I know beauty and baddie is in the eye of the beholder, but y'all know I'm real. I'm real to a fault. I cannot even like a bitch and be like, no, but she fine in the motherfucker though. We always give credit when and where it's due. Sweetheart, you are not that. You are a cutie patootie at best. So, I don't know. This capping your rap, I don't believe it like that. No shade. No shade. All these men just lined up to give you $300, $150. I don't believe it. If they were, you would be too busy out on your extravagant dates collecting checks. I don't see you doing that, man. And no shade, I don't believe you. And the men don't either. Which is why a lot of the guys out here are saying, oh, yeah, show your work. Let me see. What up, game changer? She a 4 at best. I ain't even gonna do shorty like that. Okay? I like her natural face. She got the natural locks, you know what I'm saying? I think she's a cutie patootie. I do. But I also understand that there's levels to this shit. And she not at that level. And even the bitches who are at that level ain't getting $1. Not on no first damn date. Y'all know what is happening though? If you do want $1 on the first damn date, guess what you gotta do? Something with no hands. Whoopsie! Guess what you gotta do? Ain't shit out here for free, shorty. Not in 2026 and beyond. Those days are cooked. Do you understand? Y'all lying. Y'all are lying. Even the bad, listen, I'm not trying to be mean. I promise you I'm not. I am a sweetheart. Y'all know that shit. That be a part of my damn downfall. I'll be so damn sweet. Right? But let's be real, y'all. Even the bad bitch got to show and prove. What you got, what you gonna do? Show me what you got for a pork chop. Listen, Linda. If a bad, I'm talking about bad. If a bad bitch gotta do something with no hands to get a little bit of a band in her hand, not even a full band at that, what you think you gotta do? I don't believe it. We don't believe you, ma'am. We see that you are lying right here in 4K in your damn car. This is a beg, you all. I need y'all to peep game. Like the video, share the video, subscribe. Thank y'all for being here. I apologize. I promise y'all. When I'm done, I'm going to go pack and I'm going to chill out. But I had to touch base on this and we got more. It's more, y'all. But this right here is reverse psychology at its worst. Because it's not even a good one. You know what I'm saying? You know how sometimes people like, you know what? I think that bitch kind of do though. So if I do want her, I might have to do. We don't believe you at all, man. Let's take it further. Let's take it further, y'all. Earlier today when we talked about Brittany Renner, we talked about how there were some women out there because Brittany Renner had brought up how, you know, y'all out here selling coochie and y'all got to get flown out to Dubai in order to get this. Y'all got to get pissed on and this, that, and the third in order to get some money. We touch base on that. If bad chicks have to get pissed and Mr. Hanky, the Christmas boo, huh? Yeah, they gotta do Mr. Hanky's and get pissed on for $14,000. Those the bad chicks. They getting sick, getting ready to kill over. And you think you finna pull up, no shade, but real basic, real cutie patootie like, real not her. And you think you finna get $100 off GP? Bitch, please. You know what's happening? What's happening is nobody is outside for her, and she's not able to really capitalize on these men like she thought that she would. And maybe back in the day, she could finesse it. You know? Maybe. But I highly doubt it was $100 off the cusp. I highly doubt that. Maybe they gave you a 20 back in the day. Like, oh, here's some money for your nails. You know, because back in the day, the nails was like $20 and shit. Maybe back in the day. But in my opinion, she's putting a lot of sauce on it, hoping that somebody gonna buy. Hoping that somebody gonna, you know, go ahead and try to snack it up. And it's not. This is a cry out for help. Let's take it further. This is a cry out for pick me. The same type of shit y'all try to accuse me of, and I already been picked. The fuck is you talking about? Had you listened to me, you wouldn't have to do this type of desperate ass shit. This is desperate. Yeah, because the men that I go out with, like, they don't mind just giving me $100 just because $150, $200. Like, that's nothing to them. So if you want to date me, pause, ma'am. If men saw enough value in you to go ahead, off the rip, out the gate, invest $150, $200, $300 into you, where are they? Because if you're not even with them, don't y'all know that men are peeping game on that? Like, well, damn, somebody gave her $300 and she's still out here looking for mine? Sounds like that's not a good investment. That's a high risk and very little to no reward. And y'all so goofy that y'all don't see that you are actually exposing yourself by trying to play these mind games. Yeah, because all the men I date, you know, out the gate is $300. So you want men to believe that just to talk to you is going to be $300. No, thank you. Because according to you, there are multiple men out there that have given you off the cusp $300 and you're still not satisfied. So what the fuck I look like? Giving you anything? Like you just, this is stupid. This is stupid, y'all. This is crazy to me. This is desperate. This is a poor attempt at reverse psychology. Hey, I mean, they doing it. So, I mean, if you want in on it, okay. John Till says her name is Brittany Rimher. We're not going to play with you tonight. Okay, we're not going to play with you tonight. I got a lot to do. Shit, y'all always come through clowning. Thank you so much, Hakeem, again. It says they only going to the highest bidder. Even the baddies got it bad. They ain't getting but finesse is real. Pussy is cheaper than chicken. Oh my God. He said pussy is cheaper than chicken. But that's my point though, Hakeem. Who do y'all think that y'all are really fooling? A man. Hakeem, you said it first, so I'm just going to elaborate. Men today, y'all, are so done. Do you hear me? We see it all day, every day. Men today are so done with dating, relationships, and so on and so forth, to where the men are now in high demand. And since the men are now in high demand, what do you think comes along with that? Free vagina. Why? Because women today are so desperate to be picked. The baddies are the new pick-me's. God damn, y'all did a Uno reverse on that ass. It used to be men chasing, pursuing, buying, purchasing, renting, just to get a possibility of a relationship. Exclusivity. The JJ. Now the men like, nah, y'all all on some crap. Y'all on some bullshit. I ain't got time for this. Now women like, oh, she not gonna fuck you? I will. Just pick me. What I say earlier, y'all. They are buying into the tricks. Oh, I'm gonna buy him this, but then when I buy him this, he gonna give me even more because, you know, I'm gonna set myself apart from these other hoes. That's what the time we live in. And you want me to believe with my full chest, pause, no pun intended, let me cover this shit up. You want me to believe that in 2026, a basic Brenda, no shade, a cutie patootie basic Brenda is just out the gate getting hit with a smooth $150 to $300 from a nigga she don't know? They're not. You're not, ma'am. Find something honest to do. This is not it. This is nasty work. John Till says, in my opinion, she's a C+ trying to get into Harvard. That's what it's given to me as well. But let's continue, y'all. It was something else I wanted to say, but I'm gonna let her cook. It'll come back to me.
Plenty of guys are more than willing to do it. So if you want to do coffee, that's cool, but I need $150 in hand. And there are plenty of guys that are more than willing to do it.
Can y'all put a 7 in the chat if y'all believe her? Put a 9 in the chat if it's like, this bitch crazy. I know she lying. This is all capping her rap. Maybe some of y'all believe this, like, no, Danica, we really be seeing this, like, dudes really be cashing out on these bitches, you know what I'm saying? They don't credit their basic back, you know what I'm saying? Like, they doing this. Put a 7 if men out here really doing this. Put a 9 it's like, nah, this bitch is definitely giving car salesman. I'm trying to see something. I see 9. Craig, are you dyslexic? Okay. 9. Yeah, then why you online? I got real questions. 9. Okay. I was just trying to see. That's it. Nothing too major. Was just trying to see something. 150 the price has come down. Lord have mercy. Hold on. Because that's exactly what I wanted to go into a little bit. Men are now the ones that are in high demand. And when I say shit like that, that is not pandering. That is real fucking talk. This is why all over social media, we are constantly being bombarded with different videos of these women slick begging. Begging to go out. Begging to be picked. Begging to go to the date. Begging for men to mingle with them again. Begging for men to come back to the table. Begging men to forgive them. Begging men to not go overseas. We see this shit every day. What else do we see? We see men saying, no, I'm cool. I'm good by myself. Every day. But she really wants to come on social media pretending like men just giving her money. And they're not even doing it to the baddest of chicks. Let's scratch the baddies. Let's not even get into the baddie talk. Let's talk about just good women. Men not even pulling up, just handing shit out for the free when it comes to solid women. To where it's like, nah, shorty cool as a motherfucker. I feel like we got a lot in common. I feel like she authentic, she genuine, she this, she that. But, you know, I'm still kind of trying to scope her out. Men not even doing it with those. So who you trying to convince? Us or yourself? Y'all, man, it's too much line to Renzo. If God and Devil play football, is it Manning? I don't know. Would be the stadium. The movie Craft. Excuse me. Now elites and scrubs are playing football and the average man is the stadium. My mind is my craft. Salute. Whoopsie. Bars. Thank you, Gansey. It says the field is broader, Danica. Now you have to throw the foreign women in the mix. See what I'm saying? And we bear witness to that over here on Dope Discussions. I had some brothers coming through like, oh yeah, I found my such and such wife out the country, and they be on bullshit. But I always warned y'all about that. I always told you scope every woman. That every woman on an individual basis. Don't think that because she's from Brazil, she's safe. Don't think that because she's from the Philippines, she's safe. Don't think that because she's from Colombia, she's safe. No, that every woman, the American, all of them. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these chicks can be heavily indoctrinated and influenced by bullshit. Because they're all trying to find the highest bidder, like y'all said, the cheapest and easiest route to get to the finesse. You know? But like we was talking about, the men are in high demand today. And so with the men being in high demand, it is so easy to get boxed. Trying to dangle box, and y'all know what the box is. If you don't use context clues, we gotta watch out for YouTube, okay? With box being so easy to open for free, you gotta know that strategy is dead. Does not work. Ain't nobody giving you $150 for shit. If anything, the women are finding themselves having to pay to play.
So I've been getting a lot of comments about my $150 coffee date video. So
I bet.
thought I'd post like a little update on that. The thing is, I am not a coffee date girly. I am not a walk date girly. I am not a park date girly. I'm not gonna go take my dog and you take your dog and we're gonna go for a walk and get to know each other. That's too low effort. That's not what I do, okay? My standards are very, very high, and they have been high for years.
Okay.
Okay? I'm not...
And where did that get you though, sis? Can I also throw this in? I promise. I am so sorry for saying this. Another issue that a lot of women are running into, which is contributing to a lot of men not even wanting to date anymore, is the fact that a lot of the women on social media, dare I say the baddies, right? They have tricked and poisoned even the most basic and average chicks into believing, oh, I can demand that too. And you can. You can have your standard. You can have as high of a standard as you want. However, you just have to be comfortable and content with whatever you do or do not get. And so I say all that to say, another huge factor into why a lot of men are walking away is the fact that even the basic or average at best chicks are the most delusional. Like, what? You don't do what? Oh, I am a bad. I am this. Oh yeah, you right, girl. And I get it. I love speaking life into my sisters. I love bigging us up, but I also want us to be fucking realistic. If we're gonna do anything else, let's be fucking for real.
Used to these low effort days. I'm used to expensive dinners. I'm used to trips. I'm used to gifts. I'm used to having my bills paid. I'm used to living a certain lifestyle. The things that I can provide for myself, I expect you to provide that for me as well if you're trying to date me. And then also, a lot of y'all don't understand is that I don't chase men, okay?
What do you call this? See, a lot of, like I'm saying, y'all, you gotta peep the game with me. A lot of what you all are seeing these women are doing, a lot of what these women are doing today on social media, it is a large and hard and loud cry out for please pick me. This is the chase, sis. If men were actively doing this, there would be no reason. Hear me out. If men were actively doing this, there would be no reason to make a commercial. Let's let that marinate. Why do you need an advertisement for some shit that men are already doing. Sounds like a beg to me. Sounds like a chase to me. Am I right or am I correct? Let's peep the game. Because we not going, that's what I'm saying. This ticked me off, y'all, when I saw it. I'm like, she can't be serious. She not even smart with her shit. Like, girl, we see right through you. That's why I couldn't wait, y'all. I had to go live. I do not know, and I'm gonna pull back over with y'all again. And I had to talk about this because it just like pissed me off. Like, it was just so dumb. This is a chase. If you were out here doing the damn thing, you would be too busy doing the damn thing than to be online complaining about doing the damn thing. It's a contradiction. Yeah, men do this, men do that. So if you want to date me, you got to do that too. Who cares about the men who want to date you? You already have men who are dating you. Are y'all following me? Let me know. Put a crown in the chat. Put a crown in the chat if you are following the Little Big Sis right now. I hope I am making sense. When I go live, this is off the cuss. We just be talking, speaking from the heart. I am very passionate about what I do because it's shit like this that is creating an even more wide divide between men and women, because here we go again. More dumb shit coming through for the men to look at all women like, yeah, they some birds. I'm good by myself. Cause bitch, I ain't got $100. Bitch, I ain't got $10 for you. Shit. This is a beg. Yeah, you know, you want to come and get me. Ain't men already coming to get you? I see the crowns. If the men are coming to get you, why are you still out here fishing for more men to come and get you? Sound like you're not getting nothing. Girl, ooh, Lord have mercy. Y'all are silly. Silliness. Yeah, because the men I date, I mean, they give me the money. I'm used to trips. I'm used to extravagant dates. I'm used to that. If you used to that, why are you out here trying to recruit more? If this is what the men do. Let's start there. Second level and layer. If this is what men are doing for you and you still ain't got one of them motherfuckers, something gotta be wrong with you. So again, ma'am, you don't even understand how you are a walking gigantic red flag and you did it to yourself. It's like, damn, these men be whining and dining you and you still ain't chose one? These men be doing the most for you and you still don't think that they're worthy enough? Damn, bitch, you ain't shit. Goodness. You got all these men that be doing all of these grand, great things and you couldn't land one? You still out here looking for the next nigga? Ma'am, your manipulation and finesse tactic is backfiring horribly. God damn. Thank you so much, the main lion. It says right. Anybody who understands sales, marketing, or running game can clearly see she is not living what she is selling at all. At all. And y'all know I give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't like to, judge books by their cover and all that. I give people the time and the energy and the space, to show and prove. Like, I'm her. I'm never gonna look at somebody and say, you ain't got nothing. Now, I may say that you look basic and shit, but that's just me being, real and saying my opinion. Okay? But I'm not gonna look at her and say, yes, I am. I'm sorry, man. Like, I tried to clean it up. I can't. Ma'am, I think you lying. You ain't used to no damn vacation and shit. You just not. You not used to people whining. I just don't believe you, man. I tried to clean it up. Thank you, Black Patriarchy. It says, what they don't mention is that the men that spend on them, they don't want, LOL. This type of woman uses men for validation because there's nothing sustainable offer a man of value and substance, or they are capping. Oh, you dropped so many bars. Thank you, Trey. Thank you, John Till. I'm going to read all that in a second. Black Patriarchy just dropped a bar, gem, and a jewel. Because that is another level and a layer to the conversation that men absolutely peep game on. And that is a reason why a lot of you are bowed out gracefully. Like, nah, fuck that. I'm going to go ahead and put an extra stamp on this. I'm going to co-sign this even more. I'm going to back up what Black Patriarchy just said even more. Fellas, if a woman out the gate is demanding and commanding for you to spend X amount of dollars, knowing damn well you don't know her, she don't know you, I just want to make it abundantly fucking clear. She does not like you. She does not have a genuine interest in getting to know you. And fellas, y'all can vouch for this. Especially the brothers who got a lot of motion, who are attractive. Y'all can vouch for this. You didn't have to spend a damn dollar to get that woman's attention, to have her go out with you. Hell, she was cooking for you on the first damn date. Right? So don't let these women fool y'all into believing or thinking every man has the same standard. Every man has the same treatment. That is a lie. Again, women gotta stop lying. Y'all exposing yourselves. Men peep game on the fact that when it came to the men that you actually wanted to be with, you reversed the roles. What do I mean by that? Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. They reversed the roles, and instead of that man doing all of the whining and dining, all of the chasing and pursuing, all of the showing and proving, it was her trying to win him over, trying to get him to pick her. Am I lying or am I telling the truth? Men like, oh, damn, word? So the more out the gate, I'm gonna just tell y'all this as your little big sis. The more that a woman is demanding from you out the gate and she don't fucking know you, you don't know her, I need you to know. She does not like you like that. And she feels like you have to compensate for her lack of genuine true interest by paying for it. Do you understand? Like, damn, the least you can do is give me this then, because I really don't like you. Because if I did, I would be trying to win you over. Just a little bit, sis, giving y'all a little bit of a trick in the bag. That is a thing. That is absolutely a thing. She don't like you like that. She desperate. She broke. She need help. It's a finesse. I need you to understand that. Are there exceptions to that rule? Absolutely, it's exceptions to every damn rule. But that right there should be your rule of thumb. Do you understand? Because if she really like you, nigga, we can go to the park. Shit. Hell, let's take it further. If I really like you, I may even give you a little something the first time I see you. Come on now. Don't let these bitches be lying to y'all. Let's not do too much. But see, here's the thing. A lot of you brothers out there already peeped the game on it. Y'all already know the play. Y'all already know what's up, which is why a lot of them are doing such desperate tactics like this in the first place. This is a chase and she don't even know it. Her coming online talking about what other men do for her in an attempt to get more men to do for her, that in of itself exposed her. And she's so goofy she don't even know. If you so accustomed to this type of lifestyle, why aren't you living that lifestyle? Why we don't see it? Why you ain't on vacation right now, sis? Where your piggy bank? Right? Because you just in such high demand. You should have a piggy bank full of hundreds. Where your blue faces at? You know what I'm saying? Where your blue faces at, Krishan? We got real questions. Yeah, it's nothing but cap. Hold on, let me see. Can I find y'all? Let me start at the bottom. I'll work my way up. Thank you again, Black Patriarchy. It says, I'm married and women asking me on dates at work because I stay professional and feed them zero validation. Ooh. Ignoring the choosing signals is key. Don't bite the bait, brothers. When you learn that, you see how they have zero game. I did not want to go there, but black patriarchy went there, and so I gotta go there with them. Right? It is nothing more of a delicious challenge for a lot of the women out there to know and to see a man that is off the market. Hear me out. That is faithfully off the market. See what he is ready and willing to do for his woman. He not trying to get involved with nothing else. That is a delicious challenge for a lot of women, and he's not lying when he says, yeah, that'll get them to really start choosing up. That'll get them to really start trying to do a 1-2 on you. That's true. We had a dope discussion about that not too long ago, black patriarchy. And we was talking about how a lot of the single women out here are plotting on a lot of people's husbands and boyfriends and partners and things like it's real in the field. And if I see you are an actively, committed man, faithful man, I see you showing and proving to me that you're capable of taking on a family, a woman. You're capable of being faithful, being devoted and committed. Oh yeah, I want in on that. Because there's not a lot of men out here. So if I got to go and steal somebody's man, I'll do that. It's not a lot of men out here who are ready and willing to take a woman seriously, to settle down. Y'all, a lot of y'all guys out there who got y'all shit together, y'all kind of cool on a lot of the women. So since a lot of the women are aware of that, their new strategy is to plot and play on the guys who have already shown their work. You already showed that, hey, you know how to be committed. You know how to be faithful. You know how to pay these bitches dust. You know how to be a provider. You know how to do all the things that a masculine, providing, protecting, leading, teaching man knows how to do. So how about I just go and get him? Because he already showed me his work. And I know he see this ass. So for you not the one to go and grab it, oh, challenge and fuck, it's accepted. Please. And it do make them even more thirsty. Like, oh damn, me throwing my ass at him didn't do nothing. Well, what about these titties? Damn, he ain't want to squeeze my titties. But what about these lips, nigga? And it's like, nah, I'm good, shorty. And I'm telling you, it drives them crazy. Now they want you even more because they see just how much more of a faithful man you can be, even in the presence of temptation. It's a nasty cold game. I ain't gonna lie to you. And that's why I'm saying, if you are a man out here and you're in a relationship and you're happily married and whatever with your girl, please be very strong. Be very strong. Because it's going to be nothing but temptation around you. Because they know what you are capable of. They won't in on it. Sydney says, facts is, and I've realized that a lot of them are literally only surviving because they are receiving child support and government assistance. Fronting like they get into the bag. Yeah, it's all taxpayer. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm paying your bills. The fuck? Nasty work. But thank you so much, Sydney. Yeah, but that's true. A lot of them are out here. They're panicking. They're struggling for real. So I have to try to play this mind game. I have to do this reverse psychology and this manipulation tactics to get y'all to buy into it because I'm struggling. Men ain't outside just handing out $10 no more. Thank you, Trey. It says, it's funny how being a part of the sisterhood has got them out here alone. And they hands out for long. Man, bars. Y'all out here alone with y'all hands out for a loan. Let me show you what they doing. While y'all like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Let me show you what they doing, y'all. This is so embarrassing. Where my girls at? I gotta find my girls. Oh, you know what? I could use Casper because now they trying to be friendly. We can use Casper. Hey, where's the money? Give me the money. Hey. They like that with their hands out. I can't find the damn Grow Sisters. Hold on, let me find the Grow Sisters. Oh, here they go. I couldn't see them. They was too ashy. This is what you are referring to, Trey Murder. But in today's time, it is giving Casper the Friendly Ghost as far as this pose. Hey, I'm a good one. No, bitch, I'm getting ready to ghost your ass. Best believe she is getting ready to ghost your ass as soon as you put that money in her hand. Yes, she is. Casper. Casperina. Ha! 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 And then she gonna be gone. You know, just poof. Nasty word. I wish I was lying. I'm not. Thank you, John Till. It says she's embarrassing all the nice brown skin chicks. Man, making them fuck that. Embarrassing all the women in general, because a lot of y'all guys, y'all are not separating. Y'all are looking at a lot of these chicks out here and saying, you know what? It's way too many bird brains to try to siphon through to figure out who's real and who's fake. So just throw them all away. Okay, I got that one. Am I caught back up, y'all? The broke sisters. Exactly. The fuck? The ghost sisters. Because I'm telling y'all, as soon as you put that money in their hand, she ghosts. You don't hear shit from her until she needs something else. Hold on, let me see if I miss anybody before I continue. John Till says chicks confuse a Christmas list for standards. Man, you ain't lying. Like, bitch, that man don't even exist. And if he did, he wouldn't want your basic ass, your ugly ass. And I ain't talking about her. I'm just picking in general. Like, girl, please. That type of man don't even exist for the type of women that maybe deserve the shit. Anyway, let me see. Terenzo says, let me see, can I find you? And then I'm gonna continue, y'all, because we do got more. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, there is more. Terenzo says, here's a standard for the fellas. Attract you a woman who gets a life insurance policy for you. Retired grown man philosophy and principles one-on-one. Lights the blunt and salute. Yeah, show me it's real. Give me some life support. Put me on life support. On your life insurance, I mean. Not life support. Lord have mercy. Now, ladies, I know y'all desperate. But please don't get that man on life support so you can pull the plug. Pull the plug, doc. Don't do that. Okay? Don't do that, please. Okay? Y'all struggling as is. And even if you did get his life insurance, your ass so damn broke, that's gonna be gone in 3 months. So please don't do that. Just forget I even accidentally said that shit. Okay? I apologize. Lord have mercy. Okay, let's continue.
Never have, never will. I am not the pursuer, okay? Y'all fail to put yourself in a woman's shoes. If I'm getting like 10, 15 guys, right, trying to take me out a week, right? And then these other guys, they're trying to take me out to fancy dinner. They're trying to take me out to a fancy trip. They're trying to take me shopping. They're trying to pay my bills. Why on earth would I go to coffee with you? That's not realistic for a girl who gets a lot of attention. That is not realistic for a woman who gets a lot of male attention. Why on earth would I go to coffee with you? Like, y'all are not being realistic here. If Steve wants to take me to a high-end Michelin steakhouse, right? And then you got Brad over here that wants to take me to coffee, right? Obviously, I'm going to want to go to the steakhouse with Steve because Steve is taking the time out of his day to put in a reservation. He's willing to get dressed up, get ready, because when you go to a steakhouse, they have a dress code. Coffee dates do not have a dress code. So obviously I'm going to want to go to the steakhouse because Steve is putting more time and effort and thought into the date. He is actually getting dressed up. He is making a reservation. He is valeting the car. He's paying for my valet. He's putting in an investment. Coffee is not an investment.
You can deal with multiple men and not fuck multiple men.
Cap. Now, I'm going to get into her goofy ass in a second. But did y'all hear Cap Nisha? Cap Nisha said, I'm over here with 10 dates lined up a week. And all the men that are whining and dining me, they doing big major shit for me. This is what she said. And she lying so damn tough. This is what I'm saying. She's not even good with this shit. She lying so damn tough. Not understanding that if she were to have 10 dates a fucking week, bitch, you wouldn't have time to be on TikTok now, would you? Complain about men not wanting to give you $100 with your broke ass. No shade. Make it make sense, Caparina. Cappuccino. No, because I don't drink coffee. Okay, Cappuccino. Cappuccino. You got 10 niggas, high value, luxury. You got 10 of them in the rotation on a random weekday. Yet, you have enough time to sit in your very basic vehicle, sis. You look like you drive a Camry like me. Are you in the Camry, sis? You have time to sit in your Camry, your high value luxury Camry Toyota, complaining about the men that you're not even interested in. You already got niggas lined up around the corner. So if that is the case, Cappuccino, why are you complaining? Why are you trying to recruit? Why are you trying to get other men to buy into what you're selling? It's already sold, right? She got 10 niggas lined up weekly, but she's complaining about the dudes who not trying to line up weekly? Ladies, y'all gotta stop lying. The men do not believe you. They don't. And the more you do shit like this, the more you expose yourself. The more goofy you make yourself and other women look. Y'all have got to stop. The dating scene is already trash. The dating scene is already cooked. And y'all are making it worse because your desperation is kicking in. Okay, my husband just texted me. Okay, cool. Y'all so damn desperate that you not even peeping game on what you're doing to say, you know what, that's probably not smart. Because if I say that and if I do that, then they gonna see that's not even true. Because if it were, I wouldn't care about the niggas who not trying to do this, that, and the third. Cappuccino, get the fuck on somewhere. Now, this next chick, y'all.
Is
Shut up. Hold on. This next chick, y'all. She really exposes the very thing that I have always told y'all about. But the women said that I was lying. Let me rephrase that. The female said that I was lying. We ain't doing this, we ain't doing that. Nah, if you a bad bitch, then you ain't gotta do this, you ain't gotta do that. They just doing everything because you a baddie and they wanna be seen with you. Is that a thing? Sure. But is that the norm? Hell no. Especially when you out here getting flued out here, getting bought back, getting tricked off here. Bitch, please, you fucking. Excuse my language. But I had to throw this in here as well to really emphasize just how much the women be lying, pretending, to really emphasize just how trash the dating scene is out here and why a lot of the men are not taking y'all seriously, ladies. Y'all think I be doing this because I hate you. I promise I love you. I promise I want the best for you. But the next woman is not only going to illustrate, just like how she illustrated, why the men have bowed out gracefully, said F that, y'all lying, go lie to each other, go try to find a different trick to trick, because I ain't it. This next chick, y'all, she brings into another component into the conversation of why men are done. This is why the men don't date.
Investment.
You can deal with multiple men and not fuck multiple men. First of all, like myself, I have a rotation of approximately 4 men, 4 young men of God at that.
That don't make it better.
It don't.
And that being said, like I might have sexual relations with 1 or 1.5 at a time. By a half, I mean like I might fuck every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But I have like my main.
So the other 2 not fucking.
The other 2 not fucking, but we talk every day. They still there for me. All that shit. But it's like 4 main people in my life that are in my life on a daily basis.
So you don't like alpha men?
Alpha Omega, I don't give a damn about that.
What alpha man is gonna talk to a girl that don't have sexual relations? Well, who's gonna? This is your play brother.
You know what? No. You know what? I had this conversation just yesterday with one of said men, and I was like, I noticed that I am attracted to very good men. My niggas ain't shit like that. They're goody two shoes. They're most of them are on their spiritual journey to where they are not even trying to have sex right now. You see what I'm saying? I am attracted to very good men. I'll tell you that now. This scumbag motherfucker right here just won't do it. Next question.
I got good. So you're attracted to very good men, but you got 4 of them. So the very good man know you got 3 other niggas?
Of course.
So how is he a good man then?
That's the even better man. What are we talking about?
That's not a good man. I thought women want providers, somebody to come in the house. I thought all that. He can't be a provider knowing his girl got 3 other niggas. How could he? Can't.
Look, my tire blew out on the way here, honey. Guess who got it towed?
Who?
My nigga.
The nigga that you don't have sex with?
Not right now, no.
Ladies, this is why y'all are fucking cooked. This is why the men don't date you. She literally exposed everything that I have been exposing for years. The very things that women swore up and down I was lying about. I was just trying to pander to men. I was just trying to shit on women and make myself look better and, all of this. She just said everything that I've warned my brothers about from day one. I said, yeah, when y'all see these women out here dating and having rosters and all that, best believe she's fucking a fraction of those guys. It is not this innocent thing of her just genuinely trying to get to know, whoever she's out with at the time. No. And this bitch so diabolical. She say, yeah, I fuck 1.5. Lady, there is no way possible you can fuck somebody. It's just not. Like, we do it, but it ain't every day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he to have. They don't make a lick of motherfucking sense. But this is the way that a lot of these chicks will try to justify their whoredom. They'll say, oh no, I don't F everybody. I only do like half of them. You know what I'm saying? So out of the 10 dudes, I only F like 5.5. But the half, I only just sucked his balls, just one time, every now and again. But the other ones that I don't do nothing with, like, he just pay my bills and shit. I'm really trying to get to know him, though, and see, could we progress into something? This is why the men are done with y'all ass. The guys out here who have to show and prove themselves, who have to do the most for you, they don't get shit. They get disrespected. They get neglected. All of that. And never get erected. Lord have mercy. It's a cold, nasty game. But the nigga over here who ain't doing shit, he get the world. This is why. And y'all thought I was lying? I was not. What Terenzo say? You say, okay, I'll wait. I'm not jumping out there. That's what T said. Listen, this is why, though. There are so many women out there that will 100% co-sign what the fuck she said. Even as goofy as it is, I only fuck 1.5 of them. They don't even make sense. How can you half fuck somebody? Well, I only gave him some head. So that went all the way like, you know, doing everything. Girl, shut the hell up. It's really nasty work. And y'all be lying. And can I say this, y'all? I would bet that she was sleeping with all them dudes. She said she only had 4 and she slept with 1.5. That's a lie right there in and of itself. So I'm going to go ahead and say she slept with 3. Because there's no way you can half sleep with somebody. So this bitch cap. Don't trust her. Don't believe her. And what's very diabolical and sad is that there will be a whole army of real women in the sisterhood like, yes, sis, tell on. Not knowing that you making the men that are even dealing with you look goofy as hell. Now any man that is even showing out with you, he got a duck for cover because you an embarrassment. You a Brittany Renner ass bitch. Excuse my language. Because you ain't already let it be known. You the chick that keep a whole bunch of niggas in the tuck. 4 is a lot. I don't know what y'all be on, but 4 penises is a lot of penises. No shade. 4 penises at once. Let's really think about this. If you have 4 peens coming at you at once, pause. No pun intended. But if you have 4 peens coming at you at once, you would be overwhelmed. Like, hold on, which one do I get on first? Which one do I put it in first? That's a lot. That bitch just casually said, yeah, I fuck with 4 penises at a time. You know what I'm saying? But I only, you know, really get with 2.5 of them. Sounding goofy as hell. So any man that is going to be seen out with her, oh yeah, I can't be seen out with her now. Because she didn't make me look like a cuck ass nigga. She made me look like a simp ass nigga, a trick ass nigga, a dumb ass dude. That dog in them says, the things they say that men do wrong to ruin relationships, they themselves are proud to announce that they'll do to me. Man, if you don't cook, it says find yourselves a good woman. I'm telling you. And this is what, oh, I gotta say this. Dog. By her even saying what she said, because she thought she ate him up with that. Yeah, and they all good dudes too. And they all spiritual Christian men. Well, the fuck she said. They some good men. She don't know and understand that by her even making that remark further makes women in general look bad, because it's like, damn, y'all doing this to the good ones? A good man gotta share you? A good man gotta wait his turn while he watch somebody else dig you out? Girl, this why men are done. Y'all gotta stop fucking lying. Y'all gotta stop with all of the finesse tactics and strategies. Y'all gotta stop with all of this, because I promise you, it is doing nothing but making the matter worse. This is not making men line up and be like, oh yeah, I want that bitch. That's a real ass bitch. I need that type. They're not. You're making men duck for cover. And what did she say? She said, yeah, you know, and my tires blew out on the way over here. And you know who fixed them? The nigga who ain't got no vagina. The nigga ain't got no head. He ain't got no hand. He ain't got nothing. Because he a good man. I don't give him shit while he give me everything, because he a good man. And you know what's crazy? That is a thing. That does happen. And I called this out a long time ago. Women said I was lying. Oh, we ain't fucking these dudes. We ain't doing that. None of them. No, we just merely dating. We just trying to get to know them. We not sleeping around. Yeah, you sleeping with a fraction of them. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But let's go to another level and layer, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. I really gotta pack, y'all. Okay. Another element to this. Maybe she is lying. Right? Let's say that she is lying. And she's lying to get men to buy into the notion that, yeah, you should be comfortable with a woman not giving you anything, right? While you just be a good old boy and give her the world. Who's to say that that is not her manipulation tactic to get men to feel like, oh, that's a feasible option and solution. It should be okay for me to go ahead and cash out on her, help her out while I wait my turn and hope for the best. Could she be lying? Could that be a reverse psychology thing and a mind manipulation tactic like the previous chick? Sure. But at the end of the day, all things are at play. There are women out there who are dogging out good quality men, taking advantage of them, and that's creating this wedge and divide. And you also have a lot of chicks out here lying, trying to get men to do the very things that they are lying about. And all of it is fucking it up. And I want us to do better. Ladies, stop it. Just be honest. The men don't believe you anyway. The men not buying into this shit anyway, so just be real. Just be authentic. Just be righteous. Like, can we just be righteous? The fuck? Let me read these super chats and I'm gonna wrap this up, y'all. I got a lot to do. I gotta get up at 2 a.m. Hold on. Thank you, Cynical. It says, no pew-pews, but always shooting themselves in the foot. I'm telling you, Cynical. It's cynical in this motherfucker. Thank you, Roy. It says, are they lying for us themselves or other women? They're lying for themselves. Everything is a selfish thing when it comes to a lot of these chicks today. They lie so that they can receive their own personal benefit and perk. Now, if women in general just so happen to be able to receive and eat off of that personal benefit and perk, great. But at the end of the day, they are lying for their own personal gain and interest. Hope that helped. Thank you, Hakeem. It says, she must be why white men ain't no way ninjas dealing with her. So he said she must be dealing with white dudes. She's a 4 at best. Lord have mercy. Who knows? Maybe, but I can't tell. I can't tell. Like I said, I don't think she's dealing with nobody. I think all these bitches be lying. They do. It really be a finesse tactic, reverse psychology, to make you believe that she's getting something that she's not in order to receive what she's lying about getting from you. Does that make sense? I hope so. I got John Till. Hold on. No, I didn't. It says, I don't know about a woman that gets life insurance for me, but they can be like jumping out frying pan into the fire. I don't need my brakes to fail. Lord have mercy. Me and my husband have life insurance for each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta have a solid person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't be in fear for your life if you get life insurance for somebody. Like, that's crazy. But anyway, what else? Hakeem, thank you again. It says, crazy part, most chicks really don't have nothing. Young Miami lied to them. Ain't no spending. Yeah, ain't no spending. Ain't none. And all these hoes lied to them. All of them. Now, I'm going to say this, though. I'm going to be honest enough to say that at one point in time, it used to work. It used to be a thing to where you can be a top-notch hoe, get the most, not the lesser, and you can thrive. And you can have good quality men that's still trying to wipe you up and save you and all of that. That used to be a thing. To where it got a lot of the women to try to buy into it because they could see plain as day that that is happening. I don't know what the Tanika Marie bitch talking about because I see these hoes outside getting to it. But like I said, I always could project into the damn future and see that stuff like that only goes so far. It's only so much somebody can take as far as being taken advantage of, being disrespected, not getting nothing in return. And here we are. Men are fed up with this shit. Now they gotta lie. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta lie to kick it. Now they gotta lie to kick it. And it's sad. It really is. Let me see. And I think I'm caught up. All right. But yeah, y'all, I have to come on here and share this with y'all because this just, it really blew my mind. I was like, you cannot be serious. So I'm gonna go up here and finish packing. But thank you so much to everybody who showed up and showed out tonight. This was very random, very impromptu, and it's late as hell, y'all. So thank y'all so very much. Shout out to Hakeem. Shout out to Ganzi. Shout out to Seventh Water. Shout out to Sydney. Shout out to Terenzo. Shout out to John Teal. I said John Keel. Lord have mercy. Who else? I got Terenzo. Thank you, Trey, for becoming a channel member. Salute to you. Who else I see? Thank you, Black Patriarchy. Thank you, the main lion. Trey Murder came through again. Thank you, Sydney, again. Black Patriarchy came through again. A lot of y'all showed a lot of love. Thank you, Roy the Bear. Thank you, that dog in him. And thank you so much, Cynical. All right. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I love y'all. Like I said, I don't know when I'm going to see y'all again. That's why I have to come back to y'all and give y'all another banger on the hands, because this just really triggered me and I had to talk about it. All right. But I love y'all. I respect y'all. Thank you so very much for your constant love and support. I'll see y'all sometime next week when I get back in town. All right. But in the meantime, in between time, feel free to send me over any kind of topic suggestions, any videos, links, and if it's dope enough, we will turn into a dope discussion. And also go back and watch our dope discussions. Go binge watch, okay? We have plenty of videos and content on our channel that you can learn from, that you can tap into, you know, that you can get your feedback on. We got plenty of that, all right? So you ain't gotta miss me, baby. You ain't gotta miss me, baby. We still live and full of facts. But I'm going to see y'all later. Much love and peace to all of my crown heads.
Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussion. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 Can we sit down? No interruption. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussion. Dope discussion.